Welcome to our next session, Srimad Bhagavatam. So we'll start with short kirtan and we'll go for the text. Hare Krishna. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodhanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. So we'll start Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 14 and Text 31. So my screen is shared?
No, Prabhu.
No? Okay. No?
No, Prabhu.
No? Okay. Okay, sorry, some technical issue, network issue. So I'll read it out. Text 31. Susenas Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamutirayet Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatir Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. Reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 14, and Text 31. So, text, please you refer personally. I couldn't able to share today. So, the text goes, Susenas Charudheshnasya Sambho Jambavati Sutaha Anye Chakashni Parvahara Varaha Suputra Srishabhadaya. Translation and purport by ACD Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. So translation, are all the chieftain sons of Lord Krishna, such as Sushena, Charudeshna, Samba, the son of Champavati, and Shraba, along with their sons, all doing well. So purport, as already mentioned, Lord Krishna married 16,108 wives, and each of them had or number. Therefore, few are called to associate with the Lord in his transcendental pastime as the Lord of Dwaraka on this earth. It is not astonishing that the Lord maintained a visible family consisting of so many members. It is better to refrain from the comparing to the Lord's position to ours, and it becomes a simple truth as soon as we understand at least a partial calculation of Lord's transcendental position. King Yudhishthira, while inquiring about the Lord's sons and grandsons at Dwarka, mentioned only the chieftain among them, for it was impossible for him to remember all the names of the Lord family members. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnana-janashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stabitham Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadha Mahyam Tadhati Shvapadantikam. Namo Vishnupadhaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavati Pashyatadeshatarine. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna. So this text again, the series of 14th chapter, Yudhishthira Maharaj is inquiring with Arjuna that how the people, inhabitants, and the sons and grandsons of Dwaraka, the sons and grandsons of Krishna, and their family members like wives and children. So he's just inquiring about the well-being. So this text also is a one among the one of the tests. So we can see Yudhishthira Maharaj is very concerned about the each and every person at Dwaraka. So since Krishna's gigantic family, he cannot remember whole this 1 crore 61 lakhs and 800 and children. Just that much big. It's no, it's a 16 lakhs and 10,800. Sorry. So that much big population only at Krishna's family, and then remaining Dwarkavasis is also there. So it's a huge family. So he cannot remember all the family members of Krishna, but still the important the person who is very familiar to Yudhishthira Maharaj is asking their well-being. So that is what it's going, this sloka. So what we can learn from this, it's a simple sloka, is just asking about the well-being of the people, especially Krishna's family. So Prabhupada making the comment on the purport that the Lord is the father of all living beings who are in countless number. So Here Prabhupada is mentioning about us only, because Krishna is ultimate supreme father of each and every part and parcel of him. So Pidahamasya Jagato Mata Dhata Pidamaha. That is the Shastric Praman. Krishna himself spoke about that. So here the point what we can take here, because uh, we can take this session in two varieties, two way we can lead this session. So one way is Krishna is the supreme father and we are all is part and parcel. That is one route. Another route is that we thinking that I am a father of my child, I am a husband of my wife, and I am the this thing of my family, head of my family. Like that, we are taking Krishna's role sometimes. That's what in the material world, the men's role called Purusha. But Purushottama, the Parama Purusha is Krishna. But we are taking a role of Purusha that we are just maintainer. So we are representative of Krishna for the local setup. Like how Brahma is taking care of the secondary creation, he's taking the role of Vishnu only, but he's doing his role as a creator, secondary creator. So likewise, he doesn't have any um, what to say possession on this, but still Brahma got proud that I am a great creator. So immediately what happened, Lord Shiva came there and he just cut it off. Actually our Brahma has 5 heads as per Shastra. So what happened, the fifth head is his head weight, it's overweight. That's what the fifth head cut by Lord Shiva. Then how you are so pride with 5 heads, and you're just thinking that you are creator. So he just removed one head from his hand only. Just screw it and take it off. So what happened? That head sticked in the Lord Shiva's hand only. So it's a kabalam. You know kabalam. Head is called the kabalam. So when the kabalam is held by Lord Shiva, so Lord Shiva, one of the name is Kabali, Kabalishwara, they say. So like that, um, when you are doing the creation or the taking role of the Purusha, Parama Purusha, in a minimum level, like when we are in the school, teacher and headmaster is ultimate. Class teacher and headmaster is the ultimate authority. But they fix one pupil leader also from the students, group leader, class leader. So why? To support him, to support the class teacher, to support the students as well, and support the headmaster also. So the class leader should not think that I am everything. I only decision maker. I am only deciding all your this thing. So if how it will be very this funny when the class leader thinks like this, the same thing we are also thinking that I am a father of this and I have a full control of my children. I have a complete this thing, so I have to. I can dominate my children. I can scold my children. All these things in a material platform. There is a responsibility is one thing on since the children is going wrong way, we are correcting them, making uh, putting in the correct path. For that, whatever steps you are doing is correct. But simply, I am having the possessive mentality of on my wife, on my children, on my family, society. Then that will not lead you anywhere. You will stuck in this material attachment only. So many times we stuck in these kind of material attachment through the possessiveness. So it is a combination of your false ego and your ignorance. So this zone is actually called Maya. So we have to come out of this Maya first of all. Each and every soul, individuality, even Krishna is not touching. Krishna is waiting for each and every individual Jivatma to come on his own way. He is just witnessing in his heart as a Paramatma. And who are we to interfere their individuality, interfere their own private personal life? We can give and give guidance, and we can teach. This is the correct way. This is the wrong way. If you go like this, you will fall down. And I am an experienced guy because I also went through this, so I can suggest. And to the extent you can trying to pull the person from the zone. But if you're dominating him, putting him, house arresting him, and doing many things, I saw many parents like that. So many. That's what the child line came. There are more children. The parents is keeping house arrest and beating like a sadist. So there are so many incidents. So that only the child line care came. That 1098 is a toll-free number. Any child is abused or dominated by parents or somebody else in the family, immediately you can call. The team comes and will rescue the baby, and they will keep it in a nice place and they protect the children. So like that, because of our ego and ignorance of this possession, we are trying to control everything. But thing is, it is not in our control. Actually, practically saying, it is not at all on our control. It is everything controlled by their own mind. So whatever they thinks, that only they do. So what we can say, we have to change the program. We have to go inside of them, and you have to change the negative chip and putting our positive chip. That's it. Remaining he has to do on his own. He knows free will. That's what I'm saying. Krishna, even Lord Krishna, not even touching the free will of the Jivatma. So who are we? Only Krishna and bona fide Guru can do that. So we can guide him in the correct way. We can guide them in a correct, put it in the correct path. That much only we can do. So when we tend to control over him and dominate over our children, our family and wife and husband, then it will not take you, what is it, detached from this material world. You will be stuck in this material world, in this design only. We will not think about going out of this design when you think all these things. So that's what always we are telling, that you have to detach attachment. We should have a detached attachment. This was discussed already. I gave one session about the detached attachment. So we should be keeping Krishna centric attachment. Maybe in another way, I can say. You should keep Krishna consciousness as a priority, and remaining it you have to manage. If you are thinking that I have to control, I have to manage, I have to dominate, then Krishna conscious will go secondary. Then your life will be chaos. So we should not allow our life become a chaos situation. So this is happening. Many of the families who are living in the corporate cities, I can able to see the people who are doing that. So since there are many incidents, so I'm not a practically experienced, but when my if you ask my family, my parents gave full freedom. That's what I took Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, I don't have any chance to get Krishna consciousness. Whatever you're feeling right, you do it. That's it. But whatever you're doing, that will be correct only. That hope they gave. So because of that hope, I took Krishna conscious, and now my mother and my sister are also practicing. My father is favorable to the situation. So that freedom actually made me to behave on my own free will to take up Krishna consciousness with all freedom. So this freedom we have to give to the boys because our children are more mature, more IQ knowledge than us actually. So we have to put it in the correct path, not in a controlling way, giving their own freedom to think, and we should allow sometimes to practically experience what the negative will happen in the future. Because whatever we say, the children won't listen. Because our children are now the third class children only because children comes out of lust, not like we are properly following Garbhadan Samskara, because since we got Krishna consciousness, we can speak all these things. But the children already born without Garbhadan Samskara, it's completely out of lust only they came out. So they are third class people only, Sudra mentality only. So for them, you have to give the Sudra level. That intelligent boy, by hearing or listening from the experienced person only, he will follow that. The second class boy, he will go near to the issue and okay, whatever my father said, that is correct only. So then, before experiencing, he will come out. That is second class. Third class, he will go and experience. Then only okay, my father said is correct only. Then also he goes. Next fourth class is there. He go and do again, even though it is wrong. That's what there is one famous. This thing is there. The father has two children. So the father is a drinking fellow. So he is an alcoholic. So the person who goes and asks the first son of the father that you will drink in the future like your father? No. So the boy said, no. Why? Because my father is a drunkard. So that the second boy, they go on and asked, and the boy said, yes. Why? Because my father also drinking. The answer is same from the two babies, two children of the father, but the that input they took is different. Because my father drinking, my family suffered, so I don't touch the alcohol at all. That is first son idea. The second son idea is yes, my father drinking, he's enjoying his life. So I will become a big man. I will also drink. I will also enjoy like my father. That is their intention. So how we can manage this is up to their individuality, their own free will. But we can guide them. We can put it in the correct path. That we can do. So that we can take it. So then we can. That is what it's all parenting only. So the third class boys, we have to allow. Sometimes we allow go and experience and come. Once they got experience, no, they never go. That is also there. So once they got this bad experience, oh my God, why I experienced practically better when my parents they said it should not go in this way. It will be failure only. Better that I have to hear that time itself. But somehow I couldn't able to hear from them. So now I got the nice lesson. So I will strictly follow. I don't go. I go for the right way, right path only. So those children become a very nice men in the society in the future. So that also we should allow sometimes. So ultimately, we see when we are thinking, I am the controller, I am the maintainer, all these things, I am the Purush of the family. Purush means the person who is maintaining the family. Nowadays, ladies also taking that role. It is a role. It is not a gender specific. It is a role. So, so this actually this Purusha Tattva is actually fit for Krishna only. Krishna only is ultimate controller who is a Purusha or Purushottama, Parama Purusha of this whole material and spiritual world. The Vishnu's incarnation maintaining, the material world, and Narayana incarnation is maintaining Vaikuntha planets or spiritual world. But apart from this, Krishna is almost there above the Vaikuntha planets. He is enjoying with gopis, Vrajavasis. So that is a different level. So we are anchoring for that. So we should not stuck in these small things only. That's what there is a pastime you can might have heard about Chitraketu. King Chitraketu doesn't have children. Even he has 10 million wives. So what happened once Angir Rishi comes and he does yajna and gives some phal, the benefit of the yajna he gives to this Chitraketu's wife. Chitraketu wife become pregnant and he just given a caution. Conditions apply that this is a child is a cause for your happiness and your sufferings also. So that's what he gave the name of Arshashobha. So when the baby comes and whole that main queen the is very happy and is king is attached to the child and that queen only, and all other queen got envious on the queen and the baby. So once the time comes, they give a poison to the baby and the baby killed by other wives of the Chitraketu. So what happened? They're completely into sadness. So that time Narada Muni appeared and with Angir's Rishi, and they said that okay, this is the scenario. Okay, I'll call that Atma again back to this body. Karke. He just with a stub of fal. So Narad Muni invite the soul again to this child body. Again the baby appeared means born means what do you call it? The baby wake up. So then the baby speaks. It's like pearls of our every Jivatma's lesson. So he's teaching very nicely by the mercy of Narad Muni and talking that you are just a father of this body. And you may go once you die, I'll also die. Atma never dies, and the Supreme Father is Krishna. All these things he teaches very nice lesson of Sankhya Yoga. She speaks so like that we can see that anything can happen by the attachment. Main thing is suffering and little happiness also will get, but bliss in Krishna conscious only will get. So that's what he clearly said, Angiri Rishi. This is a child for the cause of your happiness and the sufferings. So he is not saying bliss. So actually Krishna consciousness is a bliss. There is another pastime you can see in Guru Ayur Pundanam Pandit. It's a simple uh, village Malayali fellow and not Brahmin standard also. They're simple fellow and he's just good at this thing, singing for the Lord. So he's a simple guy, but he doesn't have child. So finally, by the prayers of Guru Ayappan, he got one child. So what happened during the first month of the child? All the after childbirth, the Pundanam Pandit is not visiting temple because he's stuck with their baby's attachment and all these things. So with the first month ceremony, they invited all the relatives and they are planning for the grand this thing. So they have to wake up early. In Kerala and all people wake up at 3:30, 4 o'clock normally. So they wake up and they go for the pond. They take bath in the pond only, not the home shower and all. So very nice setup will be there. So what they did, that mother wake up because since more people are there. Um, 1 second. More people are there. So mother, what he did, he wake up baby early and he nicely did a bath for the baby and she kept it in the corner. These people, the relatives, they go to pond and they will take bath and after taking bath, the waste cloth, the wet cloth, it is dark. So what they do, they put it in the corner where the baby was there. So nobody knows because mother is very busy to attend all the relatives there. So once the sun is arising and the wet cloth become a pile because some 30-40 members, you just imagine. And they're searching of the baby. Program going to start, they're searching for the baby. There is no baby, and finally mother thought, okay, that corner only I kept my baby, so I'll go and this thing. So what happened? They went and saw the baby died because the wet cloth, because of the wet cloth. It's completely this. So Pundanam Pandit got completely very heavy heartedly. He just what I did. I'm totally this thing. I forgot Krishna and my baby is died. Karke just ran towards the Guru Ayappan temple and just he cried, Krishna, why you did this for me, Guru Ayappa? My baby gone. So this is not fair because I thought you gave me this baby by blessings only. But he there only he realized no, I attached to this baby actually. So I should not attach to this baby. Actually, Krishna is everything for me. How can I'm thinking my baby is everything? There I Krishna teaching the lesson. So no, Krishna, you are my everything. I'm stuck in this attachment of my baby. And karke, he realized, and he just started chanting stuti to Guru Ayappa. Suddenly there is a sound called Acha. Acha means father, Appa. So from the altar, there is Guru Ayappan by scrolling. As a baby, he comes out. I am your child. Why you want other material child? If you do Vatsalya Premam, I become your child. You are stucking with this some material child. Karke Guru Ayappan came out. Then only he realized and he started chanting the Jnanapana, the part of wisdom. Very nice song. Maybe you might know that. So I'll stop here. Hare Krishna, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Any clarification, any comment? Because I don't know what to say in this session, so I just somehow managed because I'm not experienced what this father-children thinks. So please correct me if I am anywhere wrong, and if you have any comment or this thing, you can tell me.